Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. My name's Aaron and today I'm doing something a bit different. Just a short video on why I went vegan, what is veganism, benefits of veganism, why are so many people going vegan, why you should go vegan. Also a section on tips on how to become vegan, what foods you can have, what foods you can't have. But it's so varied and it's one of the best decisions that I've ever made, health-wise, mentally, physically. And also it's win-win because you're helping the animals, you're helping the planet and you're saving your health. So I hope you enjoy this video, and also I'll have some tips coming up from other people on how they went vegan, and some of them you'll probably recognise because they're quite famous on Instagram, and also other people are people that I really admire, and you should give their accounts a follow. So I went vegan about 19 months ago. Changes since going vegan: I lost about 2.5 stone in weight, no exercise, I cut out processed foods, sugars and things like that, but I still have fruit, I still have coconut sugar, I still have the occasional treat with sugar. I mean, why not? You can't cut everything out of your life. I eat more than before, but now it's all healthy stuff, so it's like whole grains, vegetables, instead of cakes full of sugar and dairy and eggs and rubbish. So I was vegetarian for 26 years. After watching some programs on Netflix, which were mostly about health actually, I realised there was sort of a running theme of a plant-based diet that all these people were going on about, and I thought, you know, maybe I should give it a go. You know, what have I got to lose? I'll just try it for a couple of weeks. I did, if I'm honest, think I would still have a bit of cheese, would still have the occasional egg, bit of chocolate, things like this, but once I got into it and you learn about where your eggs come from, where your milk comes from, I actually now wouldn't have those products at all. The fact that they would make me feel physically sick. When I think of normal cheese, it repulses me. The same with eggs, although I did start going off eggs before I went vegan. After going vegan, I went on a pretty boring diet, which is what I thought veganism was. So I was eating, you know, like couscous, rice, vegetables, tofu, things like that. I did enjoy it, but now you learn more about it. Like anything, I eat pizzas, burgers, chips, cakes, desserts, pretty well, almost everything, but that you can eat in a diet, but a vegan version. So like steaks, burgers, pizzas, roast dinners. There's so many things that you can have. Probably about a month, I started to feel healthier. My reactions were much quicker. If I'm at work and something falls off a shelf, I'll sort of instantly grab it, and my brain seems to be working faster. I'm a lot less sluggish, I sleep better, my nails grow stronger and thicker, my hair grows quicker and thicker, and I just feel so much more conscious and alert. And it literally is one of the best things I've ever done. People see veganism as cutting stuff out your diet, and they think, oh, I can't live without meat, I can't live without cheese, what about my chocolate, what about my eggs? But so many people, I'd say the majority of vegans, on reflection, don't miss these products at all. I know. So veganism is basically cutting out all my animal products, so that's leather, wool, fur. But you don't cut them out of your life, you just buy cruelty-free versions. So you can buy fake leather shoes, you can buy a fake fur jacket. I buy all my cleaning products. Most places do cruelty-free, like Waitrose, Sainsbury's, Tesco, Marks and Spencer's. All you have to do is look on the back of the bottle or Google it, and it normally will say not tested on animals, vegan or cruelty-free. Co-op's another good one. A lot of their products are actually vegan. And they're sometimes cheaper, if not the same price as the stuff that you normally buy, so there's no excuse. I mean, if you get bleach on your hands, it's horrible, you wash it off, it stinks. Imagine what it's doing to the animals. If you wouldn't want it done to you, if you wouldn't want it done to your dog, your hamster or your guinea pig, then you know, don't buy it, don't support these industries. And it's the big companies that making all these things, and they're making money from cruelty. In terms of diet, so you have no animal products at all, no dairy, so that's no milk, no cheese, things like milk is in everything, in chocolates, in biscuits, in crisps, in vegetable dips. It's unbelievable what they put milk in. but you just buy stuff without milk, and a lot of the big supermarkets now and companies are taking milk and egg out of their products. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. My name's Aaron and welcome to my kitchen. I think my first tip will be don't go straight into it if you don't feel you can. You only set yourself up for failure. I know when I first became vegan almost 2 years ago, I went to a restaurant, I couldn't find anything on the menu, so I had some mozzarella in a salad. As time went on, I went back to that restaurant and I realised they had pasta. I could have asked for the salad without mozzarella. In fact, I mentioned I was vegan and they did me something really nice instead. So another tip, when I first went vegan, the internet, it's your biggest help. Most people have mobile phones, smartphones, the internet, tablets. If you've ever got a question, keep your phone or your tablet by you, Google it. You know, how do I make a cake without eggs? One of my best tips that I give out a lot is I downloaded all the supermarket apps in the UK, so Asda, Morrison's, Tesco, Waitrose, etc. Onto my phone, and then when you go into them, I'll just try and show you this. So, sorry it's not very clear, but say you go into Sainsbury's, type in vegan, it's already there, and it will pick every single vegan product out for you. Now this has come up with 2,489 products, so how people can say there's not a lot of choice for vegans out there is a lie. There's so many different options here. Some of them will be obvious, like you know, it may have bread or fruit like carrots or soy milk. Of course that's vegan, but then there's other things like this has come up with different cheeses. We've got grated cheddar, cream cheese, Greek style cheese. There you go. So this is obvious. Baby leaf spinach, everyone knows that's vegan. But what you do is I added all the items I liked to my trolley. Doesn't mean you have to commit to buying them. And then when you go to my trolley, it's got all the items that I want to try, or new items that I want to remember. And then I either order them, or when I'm in one of the supermarkets, I'll go in and get those items. It's really easy. So you can download the apps, or you can go to the websites, put in vegan, put in free from, put in dairy free chocolate, put in dairy free cakes. Not all the time. If it doesn't come under vegan, you have to be careful, because cakes may not have milk in them, but they'll have egg or they'll have something else in them. So another tip is when you go to a supermarket, pick up the item, look at the ingredients. You don't have to read all the ingredients, because people will say, I don't have time for that, I don't have time to be vegan. Of course you do, and once you know the product's vegan, you'll remember and you'll go out and buy it again. I've picked these up. These are chocolates. Doesn't say they're vegan. I know they're not, but some people might think, oh, are they vegan? Turn them over. It's got vegetarian here, so instantly you know there's no animal, no meat or animal fats in there. So find the ingredients. Now anything that's an allergen, so gluten, wheat, eggs, milk, soya, I think celery and other things, have to be labelled in bold or capitals by a law, I think by European law. So instantly all I've got to look out for is bold things. So it's got hazelnuts there. I'm not, that's obviously vegan, so that's fine, but it's got whole milk, so they're not vegan. It's got milk in it. This is a fruit and nut bar from Sainsbury's. Now it says free from, milk free, gluten free, wheat free, and it does actually say it's vegan on the back. Well done, Sainsbury's. But if you look at the ingredients, in bold we've got soya, which is vegan, hazelnuts, which is vegan, nothing else in bold. It says vegan. If it says vegetarian, you just got to look for the milk, the egg, the honey and other things, but there's nothing there in bold that's not vegan, so that's it. So basically I would go into a supermarket and I would say these chocolates, and I think, oh, chocolates, doesn't say milk chocolate, are they vegan? Look on the back, in bold it's got soya, and so instantly I look at the back, no milk, no egg, no honey, I can't see anything else on there, done. Another tip is to think ahead. So if you go into a restaurant, check out their menu online, give them a call if you can't see anything on there. Call ahead and they know that you're coming. They might even do something special for you. Another good tip is side orders. So if you can't find a main course on there you like, order a side order of chips, order corn on the cob, order your side order of salad, your side order of, I don't know, roast potatoes if they're done in vegetable fat. I've found from going from vegetarian to vegan, I lived off dairy products and eggs. I would probably have them like with every meal. When I went vegan I thought I'd really miss cheese. I actually find cheese repulsive now. I think it's almost like after a while when you've not eaten it and then you think about reintroducing it into your diet, into your system, your body, it almost feels alien to me. Even vegan cheese, I don't eat a lot of vegan cheese now. I'd rather have more natural things, but there's loads of vegan cheese out there. Again, vegan cheese, people say it's disgusting. Some people say normal cheese is disgusting. Some people love cheddar, but they hate blue cheese. Some people like goat's cheese, some people don't like it. Same with vegan cheese. Find that cheese you like and stick with it. So my other tip is there will be certain things you'll find difficult to buy. Nutritional yeast, chickpea flour, black salt's really good for making egg-style dishes. What I did, and which I always have done since going vegan, is I'll order a pack and I'll keep it in the cupboard. It's plant-based, it lasts for ages. I've got stuff in here. I've got the black salt, my coconut oil, I've got my nutritional yeast, I've got cheese mix, cake mix, omelette mix, chia seeds, you need chia seeds, chocolate spread, coconut oil, what's this, tapioca flour. Now all these things, you just, in the end, are always in the house because you've ordered them. And then when you need them, they're always there. So for instance, this morning I made breakfast pancakes. I've always got soy milk in the fridge or plant milk. I've always got flour, gluten-free flour. I don't use white flour, wholemeal flour, spelt flour. I always have fruit and veg in the house. What I love is I wake up in the morning and I think, okay, I can have cereal with milk, I can have toast with spread and jam or chocolate spread. I can have waffles, I can have French toast, I can have an omelette, I can have scrambled egg using tofu. So all these little things I've got in the house now are always there. I'll put up a little list on the screen to essential things that I think you will need. Now people will say veganism is time consuming. I've been vegetarian for 26 years, vegan 2 years almost. From what people have said to me, a friend of mine went vegan, she said, it's not time consuming. She said she used to have to get the meat out, prepare it, marinate it, wash her hands afterwards, make sure she was careful chopping it, careful that she didn't cross-contaminate with the knives. The pans were covered in oil, that's difficult to clean, rinse the pans, things like that. Veganism is great because I literally have one knife, one chopping board, chop everything up into the pan. A lot of vegan things are you can eat raw or like corn or soya mince and things like that are already cooked. You just heat them up. So I can make a delicious healthy pasta dish with say chicken style pieces or beef or whatever with some cheese on top. It'll take me about 10-15 minutes. So vegan isn't time consuming. It's not expensive. Some things are expensive, but look for the right items. I was buying mayonnaise that was about £4 a jar. Now I found that certain supermarkets do one for about £1.50, £2. Veganism isn't just about the animals. I think it's about the planet, it's about waste, it's about, I'm careful with plastic now. I don't like throwing things in the bin that I know can be recycled. It just opens up a whole new world of compassion. And one of the great things about veganism is people say you're restricting what you're eating or you're taking foods out of your diet. Well, yeah, you are, but you have to put something else back in. So if you're taking out milk from your tea, like my tea here, I've put soy milk in there. So milk has got hormones in it, fact, this hasn't. I've used organic milk, it was on offer. Again, when stuff's on offer, buy it on offer. £1.75 for a litre of milk. At the moment, 2 for £2 in certain place I know, so I bought about 4 of them, so it's, you know, saving quite a lot of money there. So stock up, it's not expensive, and you may take out eggs from your omelette, but you use chickpea flour instead. You add some nutritional yeast, you add this, that, so you're getting your B vitamins, you're getting your calcium, you're getting your protein, and in a plant-based diet that you don't really get in meat and dairy and eggs and things, you don't get these superfoods. When you buy a dairy spread and it says reduces cholesterol, it will say with added plant extracts or something. So they're putting plant-based things into animal products to help you reduce your cholesterol. Another tip is find out why you're doing it. Don't do it because it's like a trend, everyone seems to be doing it now. Do it because you love animals, do it because you're passionate about the planet, do it for your health, do it for your kids. I mean, by 2050 they say we'll need 70% more food than there is now. 70% more food, so that's more than double to feed the planet. Now we already kill about, I think, 70 billion animals a year worldwide. That doesn't include fish and seafood. So if that's going to go up another 70%, we literally don't have the space on Earth for it without clearing rainforests and things like that. Watch What the Health, watch Cowspiracy, watch Forks Over Knives. I can't watch it because it's too upsetting. Watch Earthlings, which is about how the animals are treated. I think anyone who watches that and doesn't go vegan is got something wrong with them. Now, one thing I did in my last video, which was like almost a year ago, I just went round with the food that I had. Now again, it's going to be messy, sorry, but 1 second. Into the fridge. All the stuff on the top shelf is vegan, apart from the horseradish that came in for Christmas, not mine. But we've got cream, we've got 2 types of yogurts, got your baked beans, mint sauce, alcohol, which I don't drink, yogurts. Up here we've got cheese, loads of different cheeses. Then we've got all the condiments. We've got Mr. Organic mayonnaise, a different type of mayonnaise. Got another type of mayonnaise, and yet another type of mayonnaise. You've got your ketchup, your mustard, salad dressing, salad cream, sour cream, soya milk, loads of different milks, salad dressings, honey and mustard, Caesar salad dressing, more milk. In the freezer we've got various things, but we've got ice cream, yep, chocolate fudge vegan ice cream, Ben and Jerry's, they're all doing it now. Other ice cream, these aren't vegan, so ignore them, they're not mine. We've got corn fillets, veg, we've got cheese style and spring onion crisp bakes, vegan, we've got sausage rolls. That's just a quick look. I always treat myself in the evenings, so we've got in here Tesco vegan chocolate selection, marshmallows. These are great. I get these in Waitrose, they're absolutely delicious, highly recommended. Just loads and loads of chocolate and sweets. And then in the fridge out here we've got pizza bases. This is so cool. A vegan cheese selection, blue, mature cheddar, and cranberry after dinner cheese. We've got creme fraiche, we've got tempeh, which is like a protein tofu thing, we've got cream cheese, we've got cheese slices, we've got grated mozzarella, we've got cheese and chives, more cream cheese, literally everything now in the freezer. Oh, more, ignore these again, but almost everything in the freezer. We've got burgers, sausages, spring rolls, veg, hash browns, fish fingers, spinach, chicken style, meat, chicken burgers, beef burgers, phyllo pastry, puff pastry, sausages, pulled pork burgers, spring rolls, barbecue strips, popcorn chicken style pieces. So just as a quick recap, first of all, you'll have to want to go vegan. Don't just do it because you feel everyone else is doing it. Keep your basics in your fridge and your freezer and your pantries. Always have them available, always have your cheese, always have your nutritional yeast, your meat substitute, your egg substitute, and then basically you've always got stuff in the house. Now, again, going back to veganism's more expensive, my food waste has gone down massively. When I used to buy eggs and milk, it was forever throwing them away when they went off. Vegan egg substitutes, it's normally like it's chickpea flour, or it's a dry powder, or it's tofu which you can freeze. Overall, it's not expensive. I'm probably actually saving money. Veganism, it's not just about diet. Now, when I went vegan, I had a lot of cleaning products and like shampoos and things like that, bleach, washing up liquid, dishwasher tablets that I didn't realise were not cruelty free. And once you make the switch and you know what's available, again, it's like anything, once you change, you then learn how to adapt. So now most supermarkets will have their own cruelty free range. Even in Poundland you can get shampoos and things. People would say, oh, it's probably rubbish. Some of their stuff's really good. In Waitrose I get their dishwashing tablets, they're cruelty free. Superdrug's great, Boots do a lot of cruelty free stuff. Cleaning products, Waitrose is great, Marks and Spencer's is great, I think Sainsbury's, Tesco, Asda. Just Google it and you'll find out, and once you know, then the next time you go out you won't buy it. Instagram, follow people on Instagram, and don't be frightened to tell people you're vegan. Since I went vegan almost 2 years ago, my sister went vegan, one of my best friends went vegan, a friend at work's now going vegan, her partner's trying Veganuary, my mum's going to try Veganuary, my partner's going to try Veganuary. I know a lot of my friends and family have cut down massively on their meat and animal intake. Also 2 other friends also went full vegan and they're loving it. I'm not saying it makes you superhuman, but there's so much research out there to back it up. Just look online and go vegan, and I wish you the best of luck.